Make it stick. The Science of Successful Learning by Peter C. Brown, Henry L. Rodiger III, Mark A. McDaniel. You have been studying for hours, rereading your notes, highlighting every line, but the test comes. Blank mind. Why? Because what feels like learning usually isn't. Let's uncover the truth from the book Make It Stick, the science backed way to study smarter, not harder. Learning feels hard. That's how you know it's working. Most of us think learning should feel easy, smooth, fast, effortless. But psychologists discover the opposite. When learning feels difficult, when you struggle to recall, connect ideas, or explain, your brain is literally forming stronger memory traces. This is called desirable difficulty. A retrieval practice, the ultimate learning hack. Here's the number one habit of successful learners. Instead of rereading notes, they test themselves. Every time you pull information from memory, even if you get it wrong, you strengthen it. It's like saving file again in your brain's long-term storage. So, close your book. Ask yourself, what did I just learn? Write or say the answer out loud. That is retrieval practice, proven to double retention compared to rereading. Spaced repetition. Don't cram, space it out. Cramming gives you quick recall that vanishes after the test. Real mastery. It comes from spacing your reviews. When you revisit material after a few days, your brain struggles to remember, then successfully recalls it, making that memory stronger. So, study. You may forget a little, then review it. You will remember it longer. Interleaving. What's it? Mix. Don't block. Most students study one topic at a time. All maths, then all history, then all biology. But the brain learns better through interleaving, mixing different problems, different subjects, or skills in one session. Why? Because it forces your brain to identify patterns and choose strategies instead of just memorizing formulas. Yes, athletes do it too. They practice different shots, not one shot for hours. So don't study in blocks. Just mix things up. It's more fruitful. Elaboration. What's it? Connect and explain. Learning isn't about cramming facts, it's about building meaning. When you connect a new knowledge with what you already know, you are doing elaboration. Ask questions like how does this idea relate to something I learned before? Why does this concept matter? Can I explain this in my own words? Teaching others, or even pretending to teach, forces you to clarify your thinking. One of the most powerful ways to make ideas stick. Next is reflection. Think about how you are thinking. After each study session, take a minute to reflect. What worked well? What was hard? What strategies helped me remember? This is called metacognition, being aware of your own learning process. It helps you to identify what truly helps you learn instead of wasting time on what only feels productive. Embrace mistakes and feedback. Mistakes aren't signs of failure, okay? They are powerful teachers. Each correction rewires your brain more deeply than getting it right the first time. So instead of avoiding errors, analyze them, find out why you were wrong, correct it, and move on. That's how experts learn. One important thing: be aware of illusions of knowing. Highlighting, rereading, or watching tutorials can create a false sense of mastery. Just because something looks familiar doesn't mean you truly understand it. If you can't explain it clearly without looking at your notes, you don't own it yet. Fight that illusion of testing. Fight that illusion by testing, teaching, and applying. One more thing: forget that there are learning styles. Focus on engagement. The idea that some people are visual learners, some are auditory learners, is a myth. What matters is how actively you engage with material, not how it's presented. You can mix visuals, you can mix audios, words, and practice. Challenge your brain with multiple ways for deeper learning. Because sometimes you may require the visuals like maps and diagrams to understand the concept in a better way, or you may learn the maths problem in a better way by practicing it many times. At last, I can say that we should adapt a growth mindset. What is it? The most powerful lesson of all: intelligence is not fixed. Every time you learn, struggle, and persist, your brain literally changes and grows. Believe that effort makes you smarter, and you'll keep improving for life. So, final takeaways from the book: retrieve. When you study, then retrieve. Recall what you have learned. Space. Review it later. Mix. Interleave topics. Explain. Elaborate and connect ideas. Reflect. Think about your learning. How do you learn better? Persist. Struggle and grow. Learning that feels easy fades fast. Learning that challenges you changes you. So stop chasing shortcuts. Start training your mind to make it stick. Thank you.